Welcome to the Brass Lantern computer system, Mr. Stahl. What would you like to do today? Notes on Leo. I hate to even think that Leo is stealing from us, but he can't really seem to explain where the money is going. A cap or two is an honest mistake, but we're talking over 100 per month here. I can't really accuse him of stealing, but something is going on. And the oddest thing, Doc Church seems to know something about Leo, but won't tell me. Leo. Who wrote this? Leo's count came up short again this month. 124 caps. Mr. Stahl. Isn't it Leo Stahl? Am I mistaken on that? We'll see. I'll have to keep an eye on him. He's either careless or a thief. We're coming up short on a few things again. I can't explain it. We have enough liquor in the still to supply us each month, but yet we keep running short. Note to self, keep an eye on Leo. Between this and his cash shortages, I'm starting to think that something is going on. And this is from ND. There we go. Now we have somebody here, and we can also unlock the floor safe, which is absolutely fine with me. Because we could pick the lock, but I might as well not. And we have a bunch of money. Well, I don't need that money. Thank you very much. Who came back here? Oh, hi. Just settlers. Doing their thing. This and that, you know. What they do for entertainment. Okay, let's have a chat with Leo. See if he knows anything about what's going on. So yeah, it is Leo Stahl. But who's this Andy?
All right. Good to see you again. What's new? Feel like having a drink? Come on, let's talk.
Well, I guess you can't say anything about that. I have to go now.
Talk to you later, buddy. Hey, be more careful.
I am very careful. So, if I can figure out who this Andy is... Oh, could it be... No. Oh, they're all the same family. Jenny.
Now, I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right? We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're hungry, you came to the right place. What can I get you?
What can you tell me about Megaton?
Some people hate this place, but I guess that's their right. What the hell do they want out of life? Food, shelter, and safety. Works for me.
What's the word around town?
I ain't heard much. Truth be told, I don't really ever leave the lantern. Too much work. Too few hours in the day, you know?
Can't say I do. What's on the menu?
Hey, I won't say it's all fresh, but it'll keep you going.
It really isn't. Most of it is 200 years old. Let's not think too much about that. I have to go.
Have a good one, stranger.
So let's look for this Andy, I suppose. What do we have in here? Not you. Oh, the clinic! Well, maybe I should look into finding a place to stay. There's a saloon up there. I think I can right-click to zoom in. Yes, I can. The Church of the Children of Atom. There you go. Let's go. Not to be confused with Dr. Church. Who is this?
I'm Doc Church, and I run this clinic. Now, before you go asking me for help, you'd better know the rules. Rule 1, don't bother me. If you do bother me, you better be damn near dead. I'm busy enough taking care of people I actually like. Follow my rule, I'll keep you patched up, I'll keep getting paid, and we'll get along just fine.
Yeah, and so I can ask him to heal me, I can ask him for supplies to help me concentrate for school, because, or something, I don't know why they say concentrate, it's drugs, or buy medical supplies. What can you tell me about Megaton?
I have to say, of all the rat-infested hellholes that I've lived in, this one is the least hellish.
What do you do around here?
I'm the town doc. If it's cut, I sew it up. If it's infected, I cut it off.
Fair enough. What do you know about the people here?
A doctor doesn't talk about his patients. At least not to strangers, he doesn't.
I'm only trying to help, Doc.
All right, look. I'm only telling you this because you seem like an okay sort, and I'm hoping maybe you can talk some sense into the boy. Leo Stahl. That boy got himself a problem with Jet. I've caught him in here 2 to 3 times trying to steal what I keep around for anesthetic. Not even his own family knows it. He goes up to the water treatment plant at night to get high. I don't know. I can't reach him. Maybe you can.
Seems like Leo has a bit of a thieving problem, because I caught him stealing other places as well. Have to go now.
Yeah, bye.
Because, he steals all the things. He steals the food, he steals the booze, he steals the money, he steals what are the things? The jet sort of thing? Wait. Is that true? Is it actually jet that he's talking about? Speak to Colin Moriarty. Yes, I will. Find this. Oh, it's an unmarked quest. Was it jet? The dog has jet? The super highly addictive drug that was made to be super addictive and to basically keep a whole town under control, and more than a whole town. And it's also made out of cow poo and is bad for you in general, and it's really bad. Leo?
Hey, nice to see you. Everything okay? You doing all right? You need something? Come on, talk to me.
I understand you have quite a chem habit, which is not the conclusion that you would get out of that, but, I mean, it is also part of the thing. He's stealing the jet. One would think it'd be to sell it, because he's stealing everything else.
Damn it. Who told you? I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's okay, Leo. I want to help.
Help? What's to help? So I'm a junkie. Big fucking deal. It's not like I'm hurting anyone.
Well, you're hurting your family because you're stealing from them, but that's unrelated to the junkie, because obviously you're not stealing from them to pay for the drugs because you're stealing the drugs. So you're not hurting anyone. That's true. Apart from the doctor who's losing out on the drugs that he sells on the side, because it's not. Is it actually? Is it? Am I confused? Am I thinking it's Jet and it's Rad X? Is it Rad X? There's an anti-radiation drug that's addictive. At least it is in Fallout 1 and 2. It is Radaway, rather, not Rad X. Radaway. But yeah, you're hurting your family, Leo. Jenny and Andy. And I haven't met Andy yet, but Jenny for sure. They care about you.
I guess you're right. I have to tell them about my problem, don't I?
I could tell them for you.
No. Thanks, but no. I got myself into this problem. I need to get myself out. I'll figure something out. Look, I want to thank you for your help. I guess it took a complete stranger to show me what an ass I've been. Take this key. It's to my private stash in the water treatment plant. Just get rid of this stuff. Burn it, sell it. I don't care what happens to it.
You have a water treatment plant? Because the water is all radiated around here, so it's not being very well treated. I wonder if that's something that's going to come up. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. How's the addiction, by the way? Kicked it yet? Since, last 2 seconds?
I just started. But so far, so good.
I'll see you later.
Anytime.
So, that's that? I still haven't met Andy, though, I'm pretty sure. Hey, Jenny. Oh, maybe Andy shows up, during the night or something. What time is it right now? It's 7:30 in the night, in the afternoon.
So what's it going to be?
I can't tell you anything about your brother, so I'll see you later.
Have a good one, stranger.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. I was trying to do a shortcut. Let's have a chat with the doc. Hey, doc.
You'd best have cancer, because from the looks of you, you're breaking rule number 1 right now.
I'm just looking for the follow-up on that unmarked quest that we talked, but apparently that's not the case. So I'll go see about that cancer then.
Try to be careful.
About the cancer, sure. You don't want a I do not understand what the words are on that poster right there. Excuse me, patients? Okay, that patient is both of them are suffering from a severe case of insomnia, and they're so incapable of falling asleep that they're literally standing up in bed, and so they can't fall asleep. We also have a broken terminal. And right away, there it is. Let's see what the broken terminal has to say. No data storage detected. Check tape drive connection. Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. There is a holotape here. Wanted, trustworthy surgeon. So we have a note on point lookout. That's the DLCs that we saw when we came out of the vault. And
Hey, Doc. I'm only sharing this with you because you seem like someone we can trust. Have you heard about the synthetic men they make up north in the Commonwealth? Well, the rumors are true. They're called androids. They're men like us, just made out of different parts. I know one of these androids. He's looking for a trustworthy doctor to perform some facial surgery. Can you do it? Do you know someone who can? Also, do you know anyone who's really a whiz with computers?
not really a whiz with computers. I'm not too bad. But for surgery, it's going to be a little bit different. Disarm. The power of the atom. Loot Leo Stahl's stash at the water treatment plant for mentats. Oh, it was mentats. I'm sorry. That makes more sense than Jet. Why did I think it was Jet? Either way, it's the point is that means that the doctor is not selling drugs. Like, yeah. I mean, the doctor is selling drugs, but it's just... Yeah, mentats are for the brain. It's the concentration pills. And intelligence. Learn more about the escaped android. Where would that point me in the map? It doesn't point me anywhere in the map. Curious. Maybe I can talk to the doctor about it. Hey.
You'd best have cancer.
Do you know anything about some android who needed a surgeon?
Some VIP from up north looking for surgery and computer expertise. I don't pay attention to that crap, and neither should you.
You don't pay... What? Okay.
Try not to hurt yourself.
What are you... Why don't you pay attention to that crap? Are you okay? You fell from the railing. Oh, Leo is outside. Andy!
Hey, I've been wanting to talk to you. Leo told me what you said to him. You know, about his problem. I just wanted to say thank you. I know I can be rough, but my little brother means the world to me, and you may have saved his life. If there's anything that I can ever help you with, just let me know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could use some directions around town.
You know, you're right. I guess I do look like a signpost. Where do you want to go?
The weapons dealer.
Go see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Makes some, too, from what I hear. Her place is down by the crater.
I should go to to there before going to the inn or whatever it's called. Let's talk about something else.
Oh, no problem. I'm not busy at all. Yep, plenty of time to talk to strangers.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about the area outside of Megaton?
Outside of Megaton? Any place other than here sounds like heaven to me. Fuck this place. If it weren't for you wasteland types coming through with your caps, I'd be out of here in a second. Assuming that I could convince Jenny and Leo.
Mm-hmm. And what can you tell me about Megaton?
It's a hole. A dead end. So why do I stay? Well, it's a hole that makes me money.
What's the word around town?
Moriarty pisses in his still. Crazy bastard thinks it's hilarious. Besides, you'll get your throat cut in that pit. You're much better off here. Hey, maybe I'll put that on the sign out front. The Brass Lantern. Cleaner, safer, and less likely to have piss in the drinks.
Thank you. Talk to you later, Andy.
Whatever. I need to get back to work.
You are starting your shift, I do believe. So, Moira, Craterside Supplies. This is for the church, most likely. Oh, how about there? That looks pretty Craterside to me. Who's this gentleman? Some settler. Right there. It's hard to see where to go, though. Because, it's all brown. Mr. Burke's house, a very hard lock that we can actually pick. Can you believe that? I'm not going to pick it, but we can. Because in this game, unlike in New Vegas, and I'm not sure about Fallout 4, in this game you can actually pick any lock at any level. It just makes it very difficult if your lock-picking skill is low. And still, so you basically can get into anything, and you don't need to invest into lock-picking, which is very much how it works in Oblivion as well, in terms of lock-picking. The common house? Oh, wait. Do I not... Oh, these are not my beds. I was gonna say, do I not need to pay for a bed? Guess I do. And we just have... I mean, I suppose maybe I could move into Megaton, and I'd be entitled to the common house. There's nothing here. Just that one person sleeping. Nathan.
Ah, look at this! New blood! Tell me, boy, you ever hear of the Enclave? The last remnant of the good old USA they are. Now, I don't know you from Adam, but I got you pegged for a patriot, and any patriot worth his salt is gonna toss his gun in for the Enclave. Any day now, they're gonna roll up here, and then this nightmare will be over for good. But listen to me, Ramble. I'm Nathan. What can I do for you?
Why do you support the Enclave? Or think they're good?
Why? Why? Look around you. This is the good old USA. Sure, she looks a little bit different these days, but you're still on American soil. And even if you were born in some underground vault, you were born under the United States, which makes you an American. And it's your duty and my duty to support our country and our president, no matter what. Understand?
Your president. I want to have a follow-up on that, but unfortunately I cannot. So yeah, you're right. My country deserves my unthinking and unquestioning support.
Now there's a proud patriot. After all, if they could do us wrong, we wouldn't have elected them in the first place, right? Yes, sir. Trust in the judgment of other people to know what's best for me. It's the American way.
Yeah. If you've never seen the Enclave, how can you know anything about them?
They're on the radio. They have been for years. President Eden talks about everything they're doing. They got flying robots all around, watching everything so they know what to do when they finally swoop in and clean this place up. You'll see. People think I'm just a crazy old man. Things will be different when the Enclave gets here.
They're on the radio. Well, I'll tune in a little, maybe. Who are the Enclave anyway?
They're the American government. The Eagle. People comma we the more perfect union.
What's the word around town then?
I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya, if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone.
Manya. Okay, I have to go now.
God bless the Enclave.
Oh boy. Let's see about this radio then. Enclave radio. Unfortunately, it's the song that we heard outside on that little iBot. Yeah, that iBot must be spreading the word about the Enclave then. Men's restroom. This is not the Crater Side supplies. The Crater Side supplies is probably closed by now, considering it is pretty late. There's no women's restroom. Moriarty's Saloon.
Good to see you.
Hello, Leo. That's Moriarty's Saloon. Is this Crater Side supplies? Bill Creel's house. Oh, there's the women's restroom. Very far away from the other one. Okay, well, let's go into the saloon, I suppose. I could use a bed. Seems like we have a radio in here, and people with trouble.
Come on, you piece
Hello.
of junk. Every day it's the same damn thing.
I told you, Gob, it ain't the radio. The Enclave station comes in fine. It's Galaxy News. Their signal's been shit lately.
Son of a bitch. Stupid radio. Wait, is that... Damn it. goddamn radio.
Just give it up, Gob. You're not going to get anything.
I know, right?
Nova!
I really hope you're not
Hello
thinking
there,
of breaking
honey.
into there.
Though I wasn't.
Alright.
I'm not even sure what. Yes, I know the cash register. Yes, breaking into the cash register. Gob.
Hey, Smoothskin. You need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all?
It's a ghoul, and we have no idea what a ghoul is because we have never seen one in our entire life. That said, we can actually call him out by the socially accepted name for what they are. They, as far as Fallout 1 and 2 set it up, they're basically the ghosts of old people who survived the apocalypse. But that's not necessarily the case in the overall lore. You can become a ghoul through the being exposed to radiation. It tends not to happen, but yeah, it is basically what happened to the original ghouls, the ones that we find under Necropolis, or known as Necropolis. Originally, Bakersville was the name of the town, and Vault 8, I believe, is the number of the vault that was under Bakersville. Never closed its doors, so all the people that were in the vault got exposed to radiation, and they became ghouls, and they survived for hundreds of years after that, as far as we know. So maybe he's really old, maybe he's new. But either way, our character has no idea what it is. Fuck. What are you?
I guess they don't have a lot of ghouls in the vault.
No, what's a ghoul?
Well, not all of us got the chance to hole up in a nice cushy vault when the bombs fell. A bunch of us got stuck out here in the world and got a full-on blast of heat and radiation. Turned us into a pack of walking corpses. Near as I can tell, we aged slower than you. A lot slower. There were even a few ghouls that were alive during the war. Of course, with a face like ground Brahmin meat, you can imagine that folks don't take too kindly to us.
Yeah, that's probably... The rest of the people are probably not much of an improvement. But he just contradicted himself and contradicted what I said a little. So he contradicted what I said a little because... and it's totally fine. Because I said that the original ghouls that we know of in Fall 1, they got a cushy seat in a vault. The vault door just didn't close, which was a bit of a problem. But he doesn't know about that because it's on the other side of the country, so it makes sense that he wouldn't know. What he does say, though, he says that we ghouls got a blast of heat and radiation when the bombs fell. And yes, it is how, generally speaking, not all ghouls, but generally speaking, how ghouls came to be. And then he immediately said some of us even were alive before the bomb. All of you were alive before the bomb, because, as you just said, we got a blast of heat and radiation. Now, there is an explanation to why they would write his dialogue like that, and I'm not going to assume that it is the explanation, but the explanation is that whoever wrote this dialogue thinks that they just now have kids that are ghouls. You know, if a Papa Ghoul and a Mama Ghoul love each other very much, that kind of deal, they have a child ghoul. No, they don't. They're probably infertile because of radiation, but that's not how it works. But either way, we're gonna get past that and not think too much about that because it's just one in many. You know, it's not so bad. The face and the hair and other things.
Nice of you to say so. If you can't be nice, at least pretend, right? Fake it till you make it and all that. Still, though, a fake compliment is better than the usual spit in the face that I get. You're not half bad for a smooth skin.
And I gained karma. That's okay. I'm looking for my father. The middle-aged guy. No other middle-aged guys around. Maybe you've seen him?
Oh, yeah. I do remember a guy like that. Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more.
Gob, please, if you know anything about my father, you need to tell me.
I was like you once. I wandered into town looking for an escape from this stupid joke of a body I'm trapped in. Now look at me. Very well. Moriarty keeps a computer terminal in the back. On it, he keeps all of the goings-on in Megaton. If you can get onto that terminal, I'll bet he has information on your dad. Now get away from me, Smooth Skin. If Moriarty even suspects I told you this, I'm a dead ghoul.
Okay. Well, he got away from me. That's an interesting backup plan.
Nova?
Hiya, Gobby.
How are you
What's
doing,
your
Walter?
name?
Good evening.
I think that might be Moriarty over there.
Thank you, hon.
My. Just when I had all but given up hope. My dear boy, I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. I am Mr. Burke. And you, well, you are not a resident of this putrescent cesspool, and makes you a rather valuable individual.
Mr. Burke, is it? Please continue. I find myself enthralled.
Finally, someone with a modicum of civility and common sense. I represent certain interests, and those interests view this town, this megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. You have no connections here, no interest in this cesspool's affairs or fate. You could assist us in erasing this little accident off the map.
Wait, you're going to destroy the town?
No. I'm merely a recruiter. You get to have the real fun. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very much alive. All it needs is a little motivation. I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money, my friend.
Easy money. Sims wants me to disarm the bomb.
Sims is an idiot. He prides himself on his position as mayor and sheriff of this scrapyard.
Also, he would die if the bomb exploded. Alright, say I decide to help you. What's in it for me?
You mean, besides doing the world a favor by removing this pestilent scab of a town? Why, you'd be rewarded most handsomely. My employer is a very generous man. If it's bottle caps and luxury you're seeking, you shall have it.
And what if it isn't? What if it's my father that I'm seeking? Because that's also true. Megaton is under my protection. You're going to leave. Now.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize Megaton had any guardian beyond its intrepid sheriff. Very well, then. I'll take my leave, as you suggested.
Gob.
Good evening.
He's taking his leave.
Goodbye.
And saying goodbye. Hey, Gob.
Hey there.
Did you hear that sound last night? It sounded like, I don't know, some sort of motor. But it was coming from the sky.
You know, I thought about moving once, setting myself up in Rivet City or one of the smaller settlements. But hey, this place is home. Good to see you.
Indeed.